Today we are going to discuss about the interesting topics PHP. So PHP is nothing but is a hypertext preprocessor. Is widely used to open source general purpose scripting language that is especially suited for the web development, and it can be embedded into the HTML. So this is a sample program for HTML with the embedded PHP codes. So PHP is an hypertext preprocessor programming language that is interpreted and executed on the server side. So execution is done before delivering the content to the client side. So executes entirely on the servers is requiring the no specific feature from the client side. For example, HTML static documents or simply provide an outputs on the client from the server. So dynamic or PHP scripts are proceeded on the server prior to being output to the clients. So PHP has some capabilities of connecting to many database systems, making the entire process transparent to the client side. So the below diagram is represent the environment is on the PHP programs. So first the user run the PHP files on the client side. First the request has been sent to the server side. The request has been loaded on the server. The server provide or gives the and run the load PHP files, and it provides the results, and the results can be loaded on the server side, and the HTML response to received on the client side. So these are the structures of PHP environment. The next we are seeing the building blocks of the PHP languages. The first one we syntax and structure. So every program have a syntax and structures. The next one the variable and constant and operators. Then next the data types and conversions, and next decision making if and switches, and the last one interacting with the client applications. The first syntax and structure. So PHP is similar to C. C languages. All scripts are start with an opening PHP tags and end with a closing PHP tags. So line separators is called a semicolon, and the next block start with an opening curly braces and end with an closing curly brackets. And next the command lines. So command lines as usual we using double slash for single quotes, single line comments, and multiple lines we use slash stars, and it's end with the star slash. Precedence is enforced using the parenthesis. The next one variables. So variables prefix with the dollar sign. For example, num we can use the dollar sign followed by num. Okay. The assign the values with an assignment operators, and the example the dollar sign followed by the author is a variable name and followed by the assignment operator. We can use a double quotes. We can use any variables is called numbers or anything we can use. And the last it's end with a semicolon. So no need to define the data types. So one of the advantages in the PHP languages, we no need to provide the data types for the entire variables. This is automatically convert the values of the variables is automatically converted. The variable names are case sensitive. For example, the above is mentioned the case sensitive variable name. For example, the capitals and uppercase or lowercase are different. The next one constant. The constants are special variables that cannot be changed. So during the execution, the constant value cannot be changed. Use them for named item that will not change. The next one operator. So standard mathematical operators like that addition, subtractions, and multiplications like that we can use a mathematical operator. So string concatenation within period with a dot, we can use a concatenation operator. We can use the dot operator to add two strings. Next basic boolean comparisons with double equal operators. In PHP operators, the operators are used to operate on the values. So there are 4 classifications of operator. The first one arithmetic, and next one assignment operator, and third one comparison, and fourth one logical. The next one the PHP conditional statements. So the conditional statements are classified in if statement and if else and if else and switch statement. So if statement use the statement to execute some code only if the specified condition is true. Yes. The next one, if else statement. Use the statement to execute some code if a condition is true and another code is if a condition is false. The if else statement. Use the statement to select one of the several blocks of the code to be executed. The last one, switch statement. Use the statement to select one of the many blocks of code to be executed. The next one, PHP arrays. An array variable is storage area holding a number or text. The problem is a variable will hold only one value. An array is a special variable which can store multiple values in a one single variable name. Yes. The next one, PHP loops. So we classified 4 types of loops. The first one while, and next do while, and third one for, and fourth one for each. The while loops. So loops through a block of code while a specified condition is true is like a if statement. So do while, the loops through a block of code once, then it repeats the loop as long as a specified condition is true. And third one, for loops throw a block of code a specified number of times. Then last one, the loops through a block of code for an each element is an array. The next one, PHP function. So PHP functions is special, and it contains, we have a syntax for special functions. Here functions will be executed by a call to the function. We have a syntax of function followed by the function name and opening brackets and closing bracket. The next, we start the function of body is code to be executed and it ends with semicolon, and last we can close the body of the functions. So give the function a name that reflects what the function does. So the function name can start with the letters or underscores, is not a number. Okay. So thank you students.